Here beginneth the Monsiple's tale of the crow. 1051 Phoebus dwelled here in this earthe down, as old books make in mention. He was the most lusty bachelor in all this world, and eke the best archer. He slew Fitoun, the serpent, as he lay 110 slepenge again the sun upon a day, and many another noble worthy deedy he with his bow wrought, as men may read. 105 World, Rest Earth. 108 CPPT Lane HL. Of 4 in. Playin' he could on every minstrelsy, 10, and singin', that it was a melody, 115 to herin of his clear voice the sown. Certes the king of Thebes, Amphion, that with his singing walled that city, could never singin' half so well as he. Thirto he was the semeliest man 120 that is or was, sith that the world began. What ne deatheth his features to describe? For in this world was noon so fair on live. He was therewith fulfilled of gentilesse, 20, of honor, and of parfait worthiness. 125 This Phoebus, that was flower of bachelry, as well in freedom as in chivalry, for his deport, insignia eke of victory of Fitoun, so as telleth us the story, was wont to burren in his hand a bow. 125 CP Bachelry, Bachelry. 130 Now had this Phoebus in his house a crow, 560, T 17080, 17114. Which in a cage he fostered many a day, and taught it speakin', as men techa iae. Whyt was this crow, as is a snow whyt swan, 30, and contrafeet the spech of every man 135 he could when he should tell a tale. Therewith in all this world no nightingale ne could by 100,000 deal, singin' so wonder merrily and weel. 130 had. 132 HL speakin', rest speak. 133 OM is. 138 HN merrily. Now had this Phoebus in his house a WIF, 140 which that he loved more than his life, and night and day died ever his diligence here for to please, and do near reverence, save only, if the sud that I shall say in 40, Ialus he was, and wold they have hept your fane, 145 for him were lith by Iept for to be. And so is every wight in switch degree, but Allen idle, for it availeth not. A good WIF, that is clean of work and fight, should not been kept in noon await, certain, 150 and truly, the labor is in vain to keep a shrew, for it will not be. This hold I for a very nicety, to spill labor, for to keep wives, 50, thus writin' old clerks in here lives. 139 had. 143 CM OM if HN that. That HN if. 147 CM in idle, rest for naught. 155 But now to purpose, as I first began, this worthy Phoebus doth all that he can to pleasant here, when Inga by switch pleasance, and for his manheed and his governance, that no man should han put him from here grace. 160 But God it woot, there may no man embrace as to distrain a thing, which that nature hath naturally set in a creature. 157 CM that, HN4, rest by, B. 162 naturally. Tack any brid, and put it in a cage, 60, and do LTHWN entente in thy courage 165 to foster it 10 rely with meat and drink, 561, T 17115, 17149. Of all the dainties that thou canst bethink, and keep it also cleanly as thou may, although his cage of gold be never so gay, yet hath this brid, by 20,000 fold, 170 lever in a forest, that is rude and cold, gone eat worms and switch wretchedness. Forever this brid will doon his biciness to escape out of his cage, if he may, 70, his liberty this brid desireth I. 163 talk. 170 CPPT Lane Wild, for rude, HLWYD. 173 CP Win, Lane HL1, rest if. 174 EHN CM this, rest the. 175 Lat take a cat, and foster him wel with milk, and tendre flesh, and make his couche of silk, and let him seen a mouse go by the wall, anon he waveth milk, and flesh, and ale, and every dainty that is in that house. 180 Switch appetite hath he to eat a mouse. Lo, here hath lust his domination, and appetite flemmeth discretion. 180 He hath, CP hath ski, rest hath he. A she-wolf hath also of islands kenned. 80 The littest wolf that she may find. 185 Or lewest of reputation will she take, in time one here lust to Hana make. 185 HL Inns. Him, and the rest that, before wool, badly. Allah thys in samples speak I by thys men that been untrue, and nothing by woman. For men han ever a liquorous appetite. 190 On lower thing to perform here delit than on here wives, be they never so fair, ne never so true, ni so debonair. Flesh is so newfangle, with meshchance. 90 That we any con and nothing han plaisance. 195 That soundeth into virtue any while. 195 HLCM soundeth, rest soundeth. This Phoebus, which that thought upon no guile, deceived was, for all his iolite, for under him another had she, a man of lightel reputation. 200 Not worth to Phoebus in comparison. 562 T 17150 17184. The more harm is, it happeth oft so, of which there cometh muchel harm and woe. 200 CPHL not, EHN net, rest not, CL 254. And so biful, one Phoebus was absent. 100 His WIF anon hath for here lemon sent. 205 Here lemon? Certes, this is a knavish spesh. For he evethid me, and that I yow by sesh. The wise Plato saith, as ye may read, the word mot need accord with the deity. If men shall tell properly a thing, 210 The word moticosin be to the working. I am a boistous man, right thus say I, there is no difference, truly, Bitwix a WAF that is of hay degree. 110 If of here body dishonest she be. 215 And a povra one che, other than this, if it so be, they work a boda amos, but that the Gentile, in ested above, she shall be cleaped his lady, as in love, and for that other is a povra woman. 220 She shall be cleaped his one che, or his lemon. And, God it will, myn a ween dear brother, men lane that a one is low as life that other. 214 CP dishonest, HN dishonest. 215 For a, turwit reads any. 217 ECM here estet, stat, resto m here. Right so, Bitwix a titleese tyrant. 120 And an outlaw, or a thief errant. 225 The same I say, there is no difference. To Alessandra told was this sentence, that, for the tyrant is of greater might, by force of many for to sleen downright, and Brennan house and home, and make all plain. 230 Lo. Therefore is he cleaped at Capitaine, and, for the outlaw hath but small many, and may not doon so great in harm as he, ne bring a country to so great mischief. 130 Men clepen him an outlaw or a thief. 235 But, for I am a man not textual. 563 T 17185 17219. I will not tell if texts never adele, I will go to my tale, as I began. One Phoebus WIF had sent for here lemon, anon they wrote in al here lust volage. 223 In HN, title lease is glossed by sign titulo. 226 HL told was, rest was told. 235 236. Textual, deal. 240 The white crow, that hung I in the cage, by held here work, and said never a word. And one that home was come Phoebus, the Lord, this crow sang caco. 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 240 They, for that. Hang, lane hung, rest hung. 241 by healed.